We have the maid outfit. I said I would do it. Here we are. This is the second time I've done this, and it has been wonderful both times. Except this time, we have a customizable, so here we go. All is well. Hi, Peachy. It's been a fat minute since I've seen you. I was actually scrolling through my Discord and being like, I remember you. Hold on. Also, hi, Val. It's good to see you. Hello. Let me get your message pinned. Sniff. There we go. No. The funnies allowed. That part I'm like, this is weird. I'm getting rid of it. It is unfortunately the beauty of being able to moderate your own chat is when you're like, I don't like this, and you can just get rid of it. It's great. You're like, dislike, and then just get rid of it. It's truly wonderful. I'm still cleaning the hotel. I suppose it's actually very applicable because now that I get to be a maid, and clean the hotel. It makes sense. Everything makes sense here. Everything makes so much sense. I also don't know why I have the sniffles, because it's like just cool enough, I guess, for my body to be like, no, sniff. But it will be clean. God damn it. I am nothing if not good at my job, which clearly shows in the fact that I am unemployed. But I am good at being a maid. I will make sure that everything is cleansed since. What? Who's molesting the radiator down here? Who's doing all that nonsense? It says I be afraid. I have 26,000 points. Be not afraid. No. Be afraid. Please be scared. I can be scared. I have an anxiety disorder. I'm good at scared. I have so much experience in scared. I'm going to get a good grade in scared, which is normal to want and possible to achieve. I will get it. But first I'm going to clean this fucking hotel. How does it get this gross? Like, what are y'all doing that everything in this godforsaken town is just so nasty? How? What are we doing? What are y'all doing in your hotel rooms that make them so goddamn gross? Because I think that's all clean. Gotta make sure before I move on. I was playing with mud again, and you decided to touch the whole building in the process? Like, bro. Why you gotta, like, touch the whole building? Customers. God, Cake, you're being a customer right now. Hello. Hi, Peachy. How you been? It has truly been a fat fucking minute. I was doing flips. I was doing flips and shit after playing in the mud. What are you, a pig? Cake is actually a pig. The whole Cake thing has been a ruse the whole time. He's actually a bringer of pig. It's been a ruse. He's lied to us. He's a liar. He's a lying liar who lies. Damn it! Cake is a liar who lies to people. I could never have seen this coming! What do you mean the Cake is a lie? I looked at both your streams you've been on, had a bit of time to chat for a bit. Oh, it's been a time. It has been a time. Now that I have more time, because I got fired after working at a new job for like a week, now that I have time, I have a small, maybe not small, but I have a project that's in the works. Removes nameplate. I have a project that's in the works at the moment that I'm planning on setting up properly in the next little while, which I'm not going to spoil too much, but there's some people I need to talk to mostly to get some advice on how to do the project, so I'm gonna start sending fucking DMs to people being like, hey, I have questions. That's the thing. The worst people can say is no. You gotta just start sending people fucking emails. I'm such a big fan of just sending people emails. It is one of my favorite activities to just send people emails at random. Truly, you should. The worst they can do is just not answer. So, honest to God. But yeah, I'm gonna send out some emails, get some more work done on that project. Can I have this? There we go. Nope. There we go. That'll make my life easier. If I can just get the tops of the windows cleaned. And I can see, so I don't have to use the Uber Extendo on this thing. I do not need to extend my rod. My rod does not need to be so massive for this project. I can have a normal sized rod. Excited to see it. It will be fun. I'm also just trying to figure out how I'm going to do it, so... There's one person in question that has experience with this specific thing that I'm trying to do, so I'm just gonna roll up and be like, hey! Can I ask you questions? And then hope that it doesn't come off as, like, me trying to steal anything from them. That's always my worry. Like, I don't want it to seem like I'm, trying to steal whatever it is they're doing. Like, no, I'm not trying to steal your vibes. I'm just... You have experience. I just want to know. You have experience in the thing I am trying to do. There we go. Yeah, if somebody has experience in the thing you're trying to do, it's like, man, I just want to ask you some questions about your car's extended warranty. I just want to ask you some questions about your car's extended warranty. If we were friends, I would 100% just send them that. Unfortunately, I don't know them like that. How do I pick this up? Here we go. Yay! Let's get that off. A lot of YouTubers are territorial and guard how they do things very closely, so it's hit or miss, especially when you ask for help. Yeah, and this person in question has had some issues lately with people being, like, weird to them. Like, I've seen them posting on Twitter being like, people are, like, releasing random Google Docs about this person, and I don't know them personally, so I can't speak on anything regarding that. The only thing that I can say on that is that I don't know them. So, but I have no reason to necessarily believe any allegations because they've always seemed relatively nice and nothing has come up beyond just like vague hater behavior. But I can see why they might be kind of twitchy if I was to ask them for help, so I'm hoping that I can figure out how to draft the message in a way that comes off as being like, I just want to like ask you for advice. Like, I'm not trying to steal your shit. I'm not trying to do anything. I just want to ask you for advice. I think technically I could probably advise to give some tips. It's not something technical. It's like they've done a similar project to what I'm trying to do before, and so I'm planning to ask them like, oh, well, what would you do differently? Or like, what are some tips that you have as somebody that's done this project before, and as somebody who hasn't done it? Like, what would you tell me, basically? What kind of advice could you have? What would you do in XYZ situation? So because it's like a big project like that, that's more where I'm coming from. But we'll see what's going on there. Hi, Boyo. Yeah, so I'm probably just gonna open with that and just be like, listen, I'm not trying to steal your shit. I think that what you did was really cool, and a lot of what you do, I kind of want to emulate. Like, I don't want to do the same project that they're doing, but I'm doing a similar setup. And I like the way that you did your thing, and I think that you were cool. Can you give me some advice from somebody who's done this already? That's pretty much, I think, how I'm gonna open with it. I find that especially... this is when I think the autism actually is very helpful for me, because people are always like, I don't know how to say this, and I'm like, just say the thing! People are often very appreciative of honesty in moments like these. Especially when I'm trying to make it clear that, like, I'm not trying to steal anything, I'm not trying to do anything weird, I just want your expertise. That is it. Any project use such as a generic cycle you go through? True. Worst they can say is no. That's as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, worst they can say is no. Whoopsies. Yes. It could always be so much worse. Speaking of the worst they can say is no, I have a meeting with somebody on the other side of Canada, I talked to somebody, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this in a vague enough way that I don't dox myself, because it's just specific enough that you might be able to tell exactly who I'm talking about. But I've been talking with somebody about visual sciences, doing a master's in visual sciences, and they're not taking anybody on right now, but he told me to send an email to this other person who's on the other side of Canada right now. And they might be needing an extra hand over there, and I might be able to look at getting a master's on that side over there. So I'm like, okay, let's see what I can do. And I just sent them an email being like, hey, I read a bunch of your papers. I like this paper specifically. I'm not going to list off what they did because you won't be able to tell what they are from a simple who they are from a simple Google search. They are doing like brand new shit in the field, and I'm just like, hey, can I talk to you about your research? And now I have a Zoom meeting with them tomorrow. This semester is January just there, had to push back to September. I'll have a lot of fun with it. I think it could be fun. I'm also want to punt myself across the country. I live in Alberta, which Alberta is a beautiful place, and there are very kind people here. I don't necessarily, like, hate the place that I was born in, but with the way that Alberta has been shifting politically, there's a lot of fear, I find, in what's been happening politically, and it makes me really nervous. And also, the job market sucks balls. So I'm like, you know, I'd love to get the fuck out, I think, before it starts getting worse, if I can. I'm not excited to leave my friends and my family behind, but there's also nothing, I don't think there's anything for me here. I think. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't think there's anything for me here long term. I love my family, I love where I've grown up, and I am very scared to possibly move across the country. But say that somehow this managed to turn into an opportunity for me, I don't know if I'd say no, so. Life's too short not to explore. Yeah, and the place that I'd end up landing would be, like, right in fucking, like, right next to Niagara Falls. And man, I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to go. The only annoying thing is that I think I'd have to change my insurance. Because I have insurance in the current province that I'm in, and I think I have to get different insurance, because I don't think it goes across provinces. I don't know how that shit works. I just gotta pay for my pills, bro. Well, my current insurance doesn't really pay for my pills anyway, so it's not like it would really matter. But, yeah, so that's currently the plan. And then see, I have low expectations, especially because my, in academia-wise, my transcript and my resume is not terribly impressive. I was valedictorian in high school, but that's about as impressive as it got because I got really sick in my second year university and it stuck with me for the rest of my undergraduate degree, so I don't have, like, any research accolades. I don't have, like, a lot of the awards that people who are doing master's degrees already have, so I'm kind of just raw dogging it and praying to God, see if it works out. Like, I'm not, I don't have my heart set on doing a master's degree, so if it doesn't happen, I won't be, like, crushed. Which kind of makes it easier, if I'm being honest, because it's like, meh. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Sucks to suck. So, I'm a big fan of that, where you're just like, well... Is it... The way that my grandfather has always said, whenever something, like, stressed me out when I was young, and I was, like, freaking out over stuff that really wasn't that big of a deal, he'd always go, is it gonna change your birthday? And that's what I've been thinking more often, like, is it gonna change your birthday? Is it? Is it really? The answer is fucking no. Are you going to die? No. Oh well. And as somebody with an anxiety disorder, sometimes that's just what you gotta do, is be like, will I die? No. I'm in the same boat as you. I skipped undergrad for the one I am doing, but I work in the industry, so I'll have the entry. I've also worked in the industry, but I haven't had, like, I don't have, like, a shitload of experience. I have a summer, but I fell in love with the field that I'm currently trying to pursue. Like, instantly I fell in love with it. I want to go into optometry. My original plan was to finish my undergraduate degree, work for a couple years, pay off my student debt, and then I was going to come down to the States, actually, and pursue my OD, my optometry, my doctorate in optometry, and then become an optometrist. But for obvious reasons, I'm not doing that right now. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go down to the States for like 4 years, and now I'm like, I'm gonna wait a couple of years before I even consider going over there, because what the fuck are y'all doing? It is not a good place to be right now, so I am gonna wait. My initial plan was to go and get my optician license, but you have to be already working in like an optometry clinic. Like I can't just go to school and go get a fucking thing. I have to be working there and then get sponsored. It's a pain in the ass. Like, what do you mean I can't just go to a trade school and just go get my my license and then just like work? I have to work somewhere first and then I can get my optician license. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? So I've been applying for a bunch of jobs and I actually need to call another place today. And see if I can get in there because they were talking about doing an interview a little while ago, but I had already accepted another job, the job that I got fired from. I'm tired thinking about it. I am the kind of tired that I don't think sleep will fix, but one day I will be able to afford to be alive. That's the goal, right? I'm trying not to get like too sad on Maine because we all are fucking broke and we come to Twitch.tv to not be sad about being broke. We come to Twitch.tv to watch a little anime girl in a maid outfit use a power washer. So I'm gonna not focus on that too much. Here is a place where you can just watch your anime girl use a power washer and clean a hotel room. We're not gonna fixate on that shit too hard. But, yeah. TLDR, the job market's ass, so I'm gonna go get my fucking master's. See if that works out. Can I take that and put it here? I can! Okay. Let's clean, 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 clean. Okay, hold on. This is not going to work if I use that. No, fuck! I'm on the fucking chair again! No! It's fine now that I'm on the top of it. Get cleansed. Why are you not? Oh. I'm like, why aren't you clean? Okay. Electric box wire. No. There we go. Electric box cable. And then cable, electrics box. Okay, that's all clean. Let's just clean down here first before I go up too high, because it drops me down. And I just want to sit on a little chair and just clean. Just do my thing. There we go. Wash. And wash. There we go. Look at that. I love when it just goes ding. It's so fucking satisfying. I don't know how they managed to just crack the code on satisfying games, but the people who made Power Wash Sim 1 and 2 have truly cracked the code on how to make a game just so nice to play. So I didn't get that one. Clean, clean, clean. So the side window isn't done yet. There. Okay. I can do the posts. I hate how much you miss sometimes with this shit. Okay. There we go. I'm like, how the fuck do I get up here? Okay, grab that. Run all the way over here. I must clean the post. Clean the bottom. Post. And do the top. Yay! Are there more of that, or is that about it? Because there's a dongle over here. Come here. Come here, ladder friend. We're going on a fucking adventure. I'm gonna put that over there. I think that's it. For like the main building area. Because we're at 94% and we just have like this piece left. So I should be about done. I forgot the scissor lift was here. Every time I say the word scissor lift, I do immediately think of lesbians. So I just kind of call it the lesbian lift in my head. It's the gay lift. The lesbian lift over here, you know? Oh, is the bed still part of this? Oh, this is all the planter bed. Okay. Why are your plants fake? Your plants whack. Your hotel whack, because they told me about a bed of nails you get to sleep on, which is what we saw last time, and I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, if you could sell it to the market it to the right rich people, you got it. Because rich people love weird shit like that. Like, man, you know what I want to do? I want to sleep on a bed of nails and call it, like, Zen Core or something. You just gotta, all your sales, you just gotta market yourself better. Sun cactus, sun cactus. Okay, let's get this bit done. Cactus, cactus. That one's done, that one's done. Those are done. There we go. Okay, so he's gonna do the wall. Alright! We're gonna do the bottom. Waki's playing Subnautica on his lunch break, because it is a lunch break for him. This is why I like having everybody as my friend on Steam, because now I can just, like, stalk whatever the fuck it is they're doing with their time and be like, what are you doing? Downside is that when Pickle is modding Fallout, he opens and closes Fallout 4 like 6 billion times. And then it just goes, Pickle is playing Fallout, Pickle is playing Fallout, Pickle is playing Fallout. And I'm like, I know he's playing Fallout, shut up! All because the man's gotta have boobs in his fucking radioactive game. Creeping on me, huh? Yes! Subnautica 2. Ooh, it's on Game Pass for free. That Game Pass is the only reason I would consider buying an Xbox, because the Game Pass really does seem nice. But downside, I mean, you don't get to own your game. But at the same time, you don't really get to own any of your games anymore, so... I'm not real sure what difference it makes anymore. Vacancies. And $1 per every little bit seemed. You can use Game Pass on PC too. Oh, right! I saw that and I was like, man, I should get that. Once I have a job again, then I can spend money. I'm not allowed, I've told myself I'm not allowed to spend money on anything except for necessities until I have a job again. Because I don't have any I don't have any, like, reliable monetary intake. So, it will not be happening anytime soon. When crossplay isn't a thing in the game, you use cloud gaming to play the game cross-platform. Oh, yeah. I did that once on, it was NVIDIA GeForce Now, or whatever it's called. But also, yes, I'm creeping. What did you say you were doing, Cake? You said you were getting ready for something. Hold on. Bruh. I'm making progress on my file, that's what you said, yeah. Yeah. Waki and I didn't get a whole lot done except for me getting the ship back after, you died? Yeah, well, yeah, that's about it. I went to bed shortly after you were done for the night. So I'm like, I have to go to bed. I have to go to the dentist in the morning. I have to go be a functioning adult. Or at least pretend. Ugh. I'm hoping that Warframe, speaking of crossplay, I'm hoping that Warframe's, the phone app for Warframe gets optimized a little bit better soon. Because it is kind of ass at the moment. And my phone isn't old, I have like a Z Flip 6. It's not an old phone. at all, so it's probably not my phone. So I'm just like, please, just a little optimization for my cellular device. Ah. Okay, I think it might be time for the scissor lift. It's time for the gay lift. Whoop! Puppies! T-E-L. We got that hotel, motel, holiday inn. We got that hotel, motel, holiday inn. There's air conditioning! That's important in the middle of a fucking desert. I'm gonna have to grab a scissor lift and pop it over to the side in a second. Whoop. I thought I wasn't gonna make that jump for a second. I'm like, ah, damn it, I undershot. There we go. Clean. Clean. What would you do if you saw a maid with a power washer just hopping all over a fucking sign? What do you do in that instance? Wee. Puppies. M-O-D-E. The L didn't get cleaned. No, the L did. Okay. Are you gonna look at me and tell me that isn't super fucking satisfying? Okay, what did I miss? Seriously? There we go. Good evening. Hello, Kai. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm washing away your sins with a power washer. I might take some of your skin with me, but like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. So outer wall and then outer wall pillar. How did I miss all of that? Ugh. Yay! It is clean. Got a dirty gator that needs a deep clean. Jump down to the wreck whenever you can. I have to wash an alligator. Joke's on you, I don't have any skin left. Joke's on you. I removed all of my skin in preparation. Joke's on you, I will remove your connective tissue. Trying to get too excited, but don't want to spoil the vibe. It's amazing we keep a rebirth egg warm for you. Oh yeah, they're good. They're one of the things you could do was one of the rooms was like an egg, and the egg floats around all over the place, but at the end you have to like fight your way out of the egg as like rebirth or whatever. Yesterday my little alligator ride turned 18, so we threw her a party and opened up the ride free all day. Got messy real quick, but the kids had a blast. It's the main thing. Speaking of blast, let her have it, the grubby little chuffer. That sounds like something I should not have said out loud. Joke's on you, I'm into that shit. I'm into having my connective tissue blasted away. Okay, before I start, I should see what the fuck I'm getting myself into. Okay. We're back at the carnival. I've been here a few times. It could be worse. Alright, well, let's start on the outside the way that I always do. One day I'll do these, I think, as co-op, but that day is not going to be today. I think I want to beat the game by myself, and then I could do co-op, but I want to be able to appreciate this game at my own pace before I involve another human being in it, because I think having another human being involved might fuck it up. But I feel bad about that, but at the same time, like, I have a very specific method for how I do these games. Like how I play Power Wash and the order in which stuff has to get done, and if stuff doesn't get done the way that I get it done, I will actually have a fucking aneurysm. Yeah, having another human being would fuck a lot of stuff up. So I'm like, nah, no. Let me enjoy the game at my own pace, beat the game at my own pace, and after I've derived a bunch of enjoyment out of it, then we can have another person involved to fuck it up. I just need another person who, like, will just do it the methodical way that I have it set up. Just do it the way I do it and don't ask questions. I think what would bother me more than anything is if somebody, like, left a bunch of spaces open more than anything. Like, just, like, did, like, this and then, like, moved on to go do some other bullshit. Like, no, 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 no. Finish the part that you started, and then you start from the outside, you work your way in. It's bed maths. There's an order of operations here, bro. There's an order of operations. It makes sense. There's a way you should do this. I'm right, you're wrong. Shut up. We got progress, we got ideas, we got plans that I cannot share with you right now. We got shit to do, people to see. Shit to see, people to do. The whole shebang. I have Hotel, Motel, Holiday Inn stuck in my head now that I mention it in the hotel one. And now it's just in my brain. Let's clean the post. We'll just start somewhere. What the fuck am I walking into? What is getting in my goddamn way? It's just the fucking roller coaster. Why is the roller coaster hindering my ability to clean the roller coaster? Why is there a roller coaster in my roller coaster? What the fuck? Overrated. Okay. Zoop. And... dang. Oh, satisfying. I feel like these devs cracked the code on satisfying games. I gotta move around. And this shit. Take it back now, y'all. Blam. Get clean. Wash. Wash. There we go. Cleansed. See, like, is this not the most satisfying way to do this? If I had started anywhere else, I feel like I would have had an aneurysm. You start on the outside, you work your way in. You have a plan. The plan makes sense. There's nobody else here to fuck up your plan. This is why I don't work great in group settings. I work good in group settings if either there's somebody else who's giving instructions, or if I'm the one giving instructions and people around me can do what they're told. Unfortunately, the people around me are not good at doing what they're told. I'm like, just do the thing. Why do the thing? Because this is arguably one of the most efficient methods of doing the thing. You know that it's done right, you don't have to do it again, you don't have to, like, go back and comb over the spots you thought you missed. Like, no, it's just fucking done. Because I don't move on until it's done with that section. So I don't miss fucking anything, not a single thing. Except for my will to live a little bit, but bold of you to assume I had one in the first place. But yeah, I get to go to the dentist today, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, my teeth don't really hurt anymore, maybe I don't have to go to the dentist. Because I've been using, like, Sensodyne and flossing, and the pain went away, so maybe I can avoid going to the dentist? But at the same time, I really should just go to the fucking dentist. Because I haven't gone, and I really should. I'm not sure how my insurance is maxed out, though, so I have to pay for it, which is the main reason why I don't want to go. Because I have to pay for it out of pocket, like $400, and they're like, your insurance is maxed out, whoopsies, and I'm like, what do you mean? I haven't fucking used it. How is it maxed out? But I do need to get it done. It has to be done. Just go on, do the shit you gotta do. And then once I have my new insurance starting in August, hopefully I'll have a job by then. Once I have my new insurance in August, then I can not stress too hard about it, because I'm currently still on the student insurance, because it ends in August, even though I've technically graduated. Like, I'm done, but I still have, like, the student benefits till the end of August. Not the end of August, I think it's the beginning. To the end of September. No. September is after August, dumbass. Yeah, it would be till the end of August, and then I think, like, September 1st is when, like, the new year officially starts. The new academic year officially starts, so that's when I have to start worrying about insurance. Don't lag, it's cringe. Please don't lag, it's very cringe. One day, I will have an adult job with adult money, and I will buy an adult PC. And my adult PC won't make airplane noises every 5 seconds. You are in the way! I don't mind having the aids there. They are very useful little tools. But they place them, sometimes, in the most annoying spots. Like, just put them out of the way for the first part of the game. Just don't put them everywhere, all over the fucking map. Like, move, bitch. Wash. And I have to go buy sandwich stuff today because my boyfriend has work this week. He's currently at work. And I can't really get unemployment because I haven't worked enough to qualify for unemployment. So, figure that out, I guess. Go from there. I suppose if I truly cannot find a job, then I can look into actually going on disability because I'm pretty sure I qualify. I don't want to go on disability because it sure as fuck doesn't, like, pay enough to be comfortable or anything. But it's better than nothing, I think would be the bigger point. Then I have to prove that I can't work, which I think would be a pain in the ass. So, I don't want to go on disability, but I want to be able to afford to eat, and if I have to go on disability to eat, then so be it, I guess. Wash, 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 wash. But for now, I am power washing. I am pretending like I have a job. I don't have to worry about actually having a job because we're playing pretend. I would do power washing in a maid outfit for money. That'd be fine, actually. I would do this. The maid outfit would probably just be relatively cool and everything, too. You wouldn't be sweating too much, because the maid outfit kind of has a lot of room to breathe. Whoop. Wash. Progress! We are at 11%, let's go. This game moves very fast and somehow very slow at the exact same time, and I'm not sure how that works. But it does. Not sure how it works at all. I do love how many different games I play, because the fact that I play this and Warframe is kind of hard to reconcile in a lot of cases. It's like, oh, what kind of games do you play? And I'm like, yes. I forget what the context of this conversation was, but somebody did ask me, they're like, oh, what kind of games do you play? And I'm like, all of them. Like, I play a lot of different genres. I kind of play whatever strikes my fancy in that instance. So I can't really say, like, oh, I play this a lot. Like, it used to be Cult of the Lamb, but I've kind of fallen off of playing that, because it's not a bad game or anything, it's just that I've overplayed it. I've played it way, way, way too much. I love it to death, but I've played it too much. So it's like, man, let's just take a break from doing cult shit. And then I will probably pick it up again one day, but that day will not be today. There we go. Clean that fence post. Ta-da! We got that hotel, motel, holiday inn. Yeah, we got that motel. Hotel, motel, not motel, hotel. Blurs. Wash. There we go. Lift me up. And then once I'm an adult with adult money again, then I will get another piercing, because the voices are getting kind of loud with that. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I can't really explain the voices that demand a blood sacrifice, but once you start getting piercings and tattoos, you start having the voices being like, I need to just sacrifice a piece of skin to the blood god. I must sacrifice it for the sake of my mental stability. And I have not given a sacrifice for a while. I need to go and give another sacrifice soon. One day. Wash. God, I don't want to go to the dentist. The dentist doesn't scare me anymore like it used to. I don't think that it dentist ever scared me as a kid. I think I just hated going. Does anybody ever go, oh boy, I get to go to the dentist today? I don't think anybody ever is, like, excited to go to the dentist. I liked my old dentist. Like, he was cool and all that, but I never, like, got excited to go to the dentist. He was kind of just like well, I have a good dentist this time, so I don't fucking hate it like I used to. And now I have a different dentist, and I don't know who I'm seeing this time. So I'm just gonna kind of figure it out. You must be this tall to ride Sheila Later's alligator. Oh my god, it's see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. Oh my god. And Sheila's 18. The crocodile is 18 years old now. Means all the people that are counting down for her to open an OnlyFans can now do it without being seen as weird, right? That's surely how that works. Certainly, that is certainly how that works. Why is it flashing? Stop. Stop doing the flashy flashy. I don't like it. Why are you doing that? I turn around and then it's just like blue and I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on, I need to get this plant cleaned. Or else it's going to start pissing me off. There we go. What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you blue? There we go. I think it's the game having a bit of an aneurysm, because it's been doing that for a little while, especially since I turned the graphics way down. It's like, ah! But I had to turn it down if I wanted to stream it, because it was just not fucking having it, and it kept having like this weird burn-in pixel looking effect if I didn't have the quality turned way down. I don't know why, it was just really strange. Rocks. Yeah. I think it's just because, like, maybe it's dark, so the game has, like, a built-in flashlight or something like that, so you can see better. And it just is... I'm just, like, in the in-between spot where the flashlight turns on and off. That would make the most sense, at least I think from a game design perspective. So I feel like just having a flashlight you could turn on and off at will would make more sense, and I've never actually seen a flashlight in this game, so I don't fucking know. Why are you blue? I don't know. I don't know why you're blue. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that part's done. Yeah, it's probably all it is. It's probably just changing the lighting as it gets darker. Okay. So the outside is getting pretty close. Let's get this control panel clean. There we go. Alright, time for the floor. We gotta get right in this corner here. There. So, I'm gonna have to move this at some point regardless. It will get moved when it gets moved. Here we go. Sheila later. Oh my god, Sheila later. Yeah. Is there gonna be like an in a while? There are two reasons why I love my job. For one, I get to see kids smile every single day. For some of them, it's the first time on a roller coaster. I hated roller coasters as a kid, and I'm not the biggest fan of them now. What privilege it is for me to give them the first taste of pure G-force. What a privilege it is to make little children vomit every day. Every single day I get to make children puke, and that's the best part of my job. Every day. Yeah, I don't ride roller coasters really at all, especially since my vertigo started kicking in. I've had to be annoyingly careful for stuff that's gonna trigger my vertigo, and a roller coaster is definitely what you assume would trigger vertigo. But it sucks because there are like a few carnival rides that I do really enjoy, but I'm always like, I don't want to ruin the rest of the day by being fucking dizzy. So it's always something that I don't do. Okay, so the rope is clean. Let's get this part done. And all this. Whoosh. Come here. Get cleansed, you idiot. Get cleansed, you damn idiot. You must cleanse the idiot. Okay, now we have We Are Monster High stuck in my head, which is... There are worse things you could have, so I am supposed to take this. But it does fuck. Oh no. Oh no no. The sleepy has kicked in. Oh no. Oh no no. Oh no. The eep. Yeah, unfortunately, I am just sleepy. Eepy sleepy. Pretty much all the time, I am eepy sleepy. Here we go. I wonder if I can get a doctor to reprint a requisition form. Because I was supposed to get blood work and stuff done, and I have somehow managed to lose the form. I don't know where it went. I don't know where I put it. I have lost the blood work form. So maybe I'll meander over while I'm out today and be like, hey, can I have these forms again? Because, I lost them, but I still need to get blood work done. I got them when I was doing my finals, so there's a really good chance that it just kind of disappeared out of my brain. I may have also thrown it out when I was throwing out all the random garbage that was in my bag, which was a lot of paper. But I truly don't remember. I'm just gonna go back and be like, hey, can you reprint the requisition forms? Can you pop that thing out for me? I need some more requisition. I need to go tell somebody to take my blood. I need you to tell somebody to take my blood, please, if you don't mind. Only the legal vampires know that it's okay. Okay, so we have foliage, and the flower is also considered foliage, so don't have to worry about it. Oh. Sleepies is kicked in. We got the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. I am such relaxing. Riff. Like, let me stand up, please. I'm stuck on the fucking foliage. Bruh. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'm going to run a brief ad and grab some snacks and be right back. So, give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. I've consumed some snacks. The sugar should hopefully keep my brain going onwards. Can I stop this here? Or does it just go in circles? It just goes in circles. Okay, let's get this shit clean before they fucking get back here. I wanna get clocked by the fucking alligator. Okay, let's get this cleaned. And then we can move on. I have to admit, this map is not my favorite map so far. My favorite map is the disco map. The, rollerblading place is probably my favorite one. Let's just get the bottom bit cleaned first. Excuse me. There we go. Let's clean the crock of the gator. Oh, she's cute! Let's get her adorable little eyes all cleaned off so she can see. I gotta do the fucking teeth. Ma'am, you have gingivitis. Ma'am, you have gingivitis. Oh, there we go. Yay! Her lovely face is visible to the rest of the world now. But we must clean the rest of it. Because she is filthy! She is a dirty, dirty girl, and by girl I mean crocodile. She is filthy, and she needs to be cleansed. With the power vested in me by actually being fucking an ordained minister, I cleanse you. I got my 5-year notification today where it's like, hey, Reverend legal government name. You've been a reverend for 5 years now, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I did that. And technically, I am an actual reverend. I could choose reverend as the thing that people have to call me if I wanted to be a dick. And I do enjoy being a problem, but I don't enjoy bothering people that work minimum wage, so I will not be doing that. If it was somebody who was being a fucking problem first, then maybe I'd bother them and become a problem, but that never actually happened to me, so... yeah. I have no interest in bothering people who are minimum wage. It would go against the whole reverend kind of thing. Also, it's always the whole thing that women can't be priests necessarily. But if a woman was a priest, would you call them mother the same way that you call them father? Would you call the female priests mother? What do you call them? And then just being like, sorry mom, I sinned. Forgive me, father, for I have sinned. Like, how would you address a female priest in this context? Is that one of the reasons why women can't be priests? Because then you have to call them mother, and that would be weird. Like, calling somebody father isn't equally weird. Like, it's weird in today's context. Back in the day, it might not have been weird, but it's weird now. We all agree that it's weird now. Like, in today's day and age, it's weird now. Why are the kids spilling grape stuff? Grape juice, grape shit, what the fuck? Why is there purple shit on the fucking coaster? Why is it purple? Okay. Make sure that I got this. Yeah, I know the tail's not done yet, but like, it's gonna make sure that I can't see anything that I missed here. Okay, it's all done. Can I theoretically ride the coaster? Let me just let the coaster go by first. If I get hit by the coaster, what happens? Also, the moving stuff, I think, is what's causing my computer to glitch. Let's see what happens if I get hit by the coaster. Nothing. Okay, let's see what happens if I want to ride the coaster. Can I just do this? What's actually stopping me? This is a child ride, but I wanted to see what it would be like. In the mini coaster ride, ride the roller coaster full loop. Fuck yeah, that's an achievement. I had a feeling it was gonna be an achievement. Please keep your arms and legs inside the crocodile at all times. I'm hiding. There we go. Okay, that is neat, and I'm happy that it was an achievement. Now I want to try and get the rest of the achievements. That's the only thing that I was also planning on going back to Kotalam for, is trying to get the rest of the achievements, because I have most of them. I just have to do all the hitless runs, and that's not the part, that's the part that I'm not fucking excited for. And I would probably also not do it on hard. I would probably do it on, like, medium. Because I think doing anything on extra hard mode when you're trying to do shit like that just makes it worse. Like, just allow yourself to have the slight ease if you just want the achievement. I could do that for a stream. Just cut to the lamb achievement hunting. That's what we're trying to work on. I could get behind that. That could be fun. I could get behind that shit. And there's so many achievements in Power Wash that I have not gotten yet either, so I could probably also look at doing that. If I hated myself, I could try and do that in Yakuza, but I don't want to do that. There's so much goddamn content in that game, which is amazing, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, fuck! I don't want to do all that. That's so much work. There we go. Let's get the up here bit cleaned. There we go. All the sounds are actually fake. No real dinosaurs exist here. What do you mean the dinosaurs aren't real? What do you mean? The dinosaurs should be real. What the fuck? How fucking dare you? How dare the dinosaurs not be real? I have been cheated and I demand to speak to your manager. This is a dragon, this is a crocodile dragon dinosaur museum, and I wanted to see crocodiles, dragons, and dinosaurs, and all I saw was some fucking bones, and now I'm sad. Speaking of dinosaurs, I'm taking my boyfriend down to the dinosaur museum in, excuse me, the end of July, I think it's the end of July. The end of June or the end of July. Because I've been wanting to take him down there for a while now. So I'm like, you'd like this. Because first of all, it is really cool. But I also just really think that he would enjoy it. It's a really good museum and I haven't been in years, and I also want to go back. So I looked at my mom and I'm like, Mom! You also like this stuff, can we go? And so now, she's like, well, we can't get the whole family together, and I'm like, who cares? Let's just go on an adventure, let's just go. Let's book a fucking hotel, and let's just go. And so I booked the goddamn hotel, and I booked the shit, and now we're fucking going. I paid for tickets, we are getting the fuck out of Dodge, and we're going on a wee vacation, and it will be great. Whoosh. Back. I keep falling. Free falling, but like I just keep falling. Free falling, but it's just a free falling 10-hour version because you're just falling. Reminds me of the whole, like, you're about to fall asleep and then all of a sudden it just feels like you're falling and it's like, dude, why? I was so close to being asleep and your body just had to be like, hold on, let me make sure you're alive. It's like, yes, bitch, I am alive and I'm trying to go to bed. And then you, like, kick your leg or some shit. Because it just all of a sudden was like, ah! Like, whoever designed the human brain slash human body, I think both over and under engineered it in some places. I think that they should be fired, actually, because what do you mean that sometimes I stand up and then my vision gets cold? And I don't know how else to describe that, because my vision is just cold. It makes sense if you've done it. I was getting my grad dress fitted, last week, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stand in my heels the entire time, because they have to do that to make sure that the height's right. And stand in my fucking heels the whole time. And so I did that, and I was standing there for what felt, I think it was like an hour. And then towards the end, I could feel my stuff starting to like wobble a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, it's starting to feel kind of woozy, but it's like the kind of woozy that I know is fine. That you know after doing this a couple times. And then I hit the kind of woozy that I know was not fine, and I'm like, I need to kneel on the floor. And I felt really bad for the poor seamstress, because I'm like, I don't want to scare the shit out of you. But I need to, like, drop down to my knees for a second, or else I'm going to pass out. And I feel like that would scare you more if I just conked the fuck out right here. And I don't want to do that. You probably don't get paid enough to deal with that, so... Hold on a minute. Let me just, whoop. I've never actually passed out, but I have gotten a bit closer than I would like to have gotten sometimes. You start seeing, like, colors and shit that doesn't exist in the human spectrum. Hi, Zeno. Hey, Zeno, you ever, like, stand up and you see shrimp colors? Yeah, sometimes you, like, stand up or you've been standing for too long and then you see colors that are outside the human visual spectrum and you're like, what the fuck? And if you don't, like, drop down to one knee, it's gonna be unpleasant. I've never had it happen where I didn't drop down, so I've never actually passed out, but, like, I don't want to find out, you know? I don't want to find out what it's like to pass out. My mom used to have the same thing when she was my age, but she also used to have seizures. She would pass the fuck out and then just seize, apparently. And the doctors were all like, you're a woman. They don't know what the fuck it is. And, my doctor said that it is vasovagal syncope, or just vasovagal episodes, which is basically where your blood vessels dilate, but your blood pressure doesn't increase to keep up in response. It's often a stress response, so your blood pressure just suddenly fucking dips into the goddamn void, and then you see God. So, and I asked her, I'm like, well, what can I do about it? And she's like, really not much. Like, especially if you haven't passed out yet, we just kind of have to keep an eye on it. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, that's fucking great. What can I do about it? Absolutely fucking nothing. Have a nice day. What can you do about this for me? Nothing. Fuck you. My doctor's actually really good about it, but, like, man, if it isn't frustrating. Because it would be nice if I could just, you know, make it stop. Or make it so that way I could stand up for long periods of time. Because, like, sitting or doing any other position for long periods of time, easy peasy. The second you ask me to stand for 5 minutes, my body gives up. I don't know what it is about standing that my body's just, like, fucking allergic to. But standing just feels evil. It feels bad. I feel bad. Everything is just kind of vaguely unpleasant and awful. In short, I don't want to do it. I think standing is lame. So I often, like, just lean on stuff a lot. Because otherwise my body's just like, haha, go fuck yourself. Have a nice day, go fuck yourself. One of my favorites. God, I'm so glad that I don't have to deal with that one angry customer that I was worried about on my last day. I was like, did my boss ever end up calling this person? Because they were supposed to. And now it's not my problem. And I'm so glad that it's not my problem, because this person was very upset. Kind of rightfully, if I'm being honest, but at the same time, like, it's not my fault. Don't take it out on me. I just work here. There we go. Secondly, I get loads of time to think. I mean, properly think deeply, like we don't do so much anymore. Uh-huh. Maybe you should be, like, watching the coasters so the kids don't die. Once I had this amazing thought and got so lost in it that I zoned out completely. Once I had a thought. The kids couldn't believe their luck. They got 2 whole minutes on their ride for $1. I zoned out so hard that my business suffered a little bit, but it's okay. I mean, mood, though. Sometimes I do just kind of, like, completely fucking zone out. Everybody's like, Bunny, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. Everybody shush, I'm in my mind palace. The I'm in my mind palace audio is kind of how it feels all the time, and I'm just like, la 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 la. I'm in my own little world. I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. I don't know who you are. I'm just here, bro. See? Like, I just kind of clicked the fuck off because I'm just vibing and cleaning stuff. Just here to have a good time and wash a little roller coaster. And my brain just kind of left this planet to just think about going to the dentist and getting charged $50 if you don't show up to go into the dentist. Because what if, like, I do think it's a good idea to, like, incentivize people to show up to their appointments, because especially having worked in this industry, people don't show up to shit. People are a big fan of just kind of not showing up or canceling, like, 10 minutes before, and then it does kind of fuck a lot of people over. But at the same time, like, what if you get sick the morning of? What is their policy of woke up vomiting, but you needed to give them 24 hours notice? Like, I couldn't give you 24 hours notice I was gonna start vomiting. What is the policy for customer states that they just started fucking puking and didn't want to show up? Do you still charge them $50? Like, what happens? Whoosh. That reminds me, speaking of money, I have to send a deposit to the person who's doing my nails for grad. I also wish that I could find somebody who does nails that I could pay in, like, banana bread or something. Can we barter again? Can I bring somebody, like, a loaf of banana bread in exchange for services? There may not be a whole lot I can do, but I can bring baked goods. Because I made banana bread the other day, and it fucks. Like, can I bring baked goods in exchange for services? I can feed you, and I can get services in response. Like, the barter system has gotten more and more popular lately, so I'm hoping that I can start doing that. Because everything is expensive, and I have a lot of bananas in my freezer. Can I just give that to you in exchange for your skills in whatever? Can I give you banana bread? Or regular bread. I make really good regular bread too. Man, no bread. And the house always smells so good whenever I'm making banana bread. And I've started gardening, so we're gonna start having herbs and stuff more often. Like proper, fresh herbs. I'm gonna start drying all that soon. I'm letting them grow for a little while before I start pulling leaves and shit off. And then I'll figure it out from there. But I'm growing some baby tomatoes, some little Juliet tomatoes, little cherries, the wee babies. And I'm also growing a big tomato plant. I have like an herb garden, and then I have a pot that's just for mint. Because mint is a bitch. Anybody who's gardened knows that mint will take over anything and everything so fucking fast. Now, like, the mint is great. I like growing mint. But my god, does that shit just fucking explode and take over a goddamn whole fucking pot. So, mint gets its own pot. Oregano is much the same, but less violent. Like, oregano will kind of choke out a lot of stuff, because it becomes a big fucking plant. So, you know, like, let that bitch live. Because it will take over the whole pot. I put some flowers in with my other herbs, so that way they'll sort of avoid having too many pests if the pests do pop up, but I'm also growing everything on a balcony, so I don't really have to worry. My boyfriend said that it would be nice to have a house, because then he could build me like a little garden. Then we could have an actual fucking garden. Imagine. One day. One day I will be a real adult with a real adult garden. And it will be adorable and wonderful, and everything will be good in the world, and we will have fresh vegetables. And I won't have to worry about anything. I will just hang out in the sun and plant veggies. But for now, I am an anime girl on the internet doing this shit. I get to power wash stuff. For fun. Okay. What's a bucket? I'm like, why is it stupid? Those look like penises. Those are the perfect color to be dickheads. Or like the lands, I guess, is what the technical term is for head of penis. Whatever. It looks like a dick. You going to look at me and tell me this doesn't look like a dick? It does. How am I power washing a sandcastle? Goddamn. This is a powerful fucking sandcastle, chat. Can withstand a goddamn pressure washer. Also, I was making a channel trailer. I haven't gotten it, like, properly edited or anything yet, but I was making it up. And, one of the lines that I had was, like, make sure that you stop by and dip your toes in whenever I'm live. Promise I won't suck on them. And I filmed it, and I'm like, I'm not sure if this is funny, or if we've crossed in the territory of just fucking weird. I think it's a bit of both. I think if I just moved into, like, I promise your toes will be safe with me, it might be a bit more reasonable, I guess? Like, both are cursed. But I wanna be cursed without being like, what the fuck? Like a respectable amount of cursed, you know? A respectful... looking respectfully kinda cursed. Just a gentle amount of fucked up. Yeah, that's what I gotta think about. Just a gentle amount of like, what the fuck? Dip your toes in. I promise they'll be safe. We only nibble a little. We will only have a small nibble of your toes. That is the cost of being here, is that you have to have a little toe nibble. But then after that, it's fine. You just have to have it once and then you're good. One singular toe nibble is the entry fee, and then after that you're okay. Like, you're in forever. Just make sure that you keep this stamp on your hand. Keep a little wristband. Wash the egg. Wash the egg. I wash the egg. Wash the wash. Floaty. I miss doing shit like this. Wash. And by when I say shit like this, I mean like I miss going to pools and stuff. Because that was really fun. But I have not got pool money. Especially because the pool in my area is fucking expensive. But none of it is fun. There we go. I keep thinking this is Garfield. For some reason, I just kind of keep thinking it's Garfield. It just reads as Garfield from far away, I think, and my brain goes, ah, yes. This heavily copyrighted thing. I'm sure that they put that in their game. I'm certain that that's what they would have put in their game. Fuck copyright laws. We're a Power Wash Simulator. We can do whatever the hell we want. Is Garfield gonna be in the public domain at any point? Or is Garfield kind of the way that Disney, like, fucked the public domain? When will Garfield go no public domain? That is a question. It looks like this guy's tongue from far away. There we go. Wash, wash, wash. Wash the stump for you to sit on and fish. There we go. Bing. And now it's done. No fishing! God damn it, crocodile. You are breaking the law. You're not supposed to be fishing here. Hey, look, Piss Gaming is playing Fallout 4. What was I just saying pretty recently about how it's gonna open and close and open and close and open and close? It's so many times that he opens and closes Fallout 4. Because now I gotta know. There we go. And the top of the rod. Hello. There you go. Like, I just need a place to put this. Need a place to put this. It's not here. There we go. Log. Okay, well, let's just make sure the bottom gets cleaned. There we go. Wash, wash, wash. I wonder why we wear, like, a helmet and everything when we're just dealing with water and, like, dirt, maybe. Why do we wear a helmet? This is... Oh, so when do I unlock the skins? When do I unlock the skins for my beautiful little Prime Vista Pro? My iPhone 15 Pro Max. Wash. 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 There we go. I must cleanse the gator. How much more dirt you got? Oh. That much. How many goddamn crocodiles are on this shit? Oh no. Long live the king! Long live the king. Yeet! You're gonna kill her. I don't understand, she's gonna die. I don't understand, you've killed her. You absolute fucking freak, you've killed her! This crocodile's a murderer. Here we go. Oh no. Here we go. What do you mean the tail isn't clean? There we go. Now the water's clean. Oh. Oh, let's clean off the sand. Clean off all the sandy floor. How are we only half done? Jesus Christ. The downside to playing relaxing games is that once you start relaxing, the EP comes for everyone. The EP will come for you. This is how I am with Stardew. Like, it's so nice and so calm and so relaxing, and I'm tired at like 11 a.m. It's like, I'm sleepy. But this is grass? Apparently this is a grass floor. Apparently. I call bullshit. Why is it yellow? Still has like don't starve energy when you're looking for the grass biome, and it's all just like brown and beefalo, and everything is exceedingly goofy. But you found grass, which you will need about 16 million of, so might as well build your base nearby. Whoa. Keep falling asleep. Illustra Wash. I just have to get to wash again to clean up our interactive solar system. We've had an incident. Oh, this is who I saw somebody else who's playing this, and I'm pretty sure this is the map that they were on when I read it out. Because I read it and immediately fled again. So I was just like, I don't want to have everything spoiled having a stream up. Ow! Wake up, get slapped with a fish. Good morning. And I just have to wake up. In my own home, in my own stream, while I'm even wearing a maid outfit. Fucking insane. Clean. 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 Okay. I'm fighting for my fucking life to remain conscious. Wake up! I'm trying. I am gonna do another one of these streams, but I'm fighting for my fucking life to remain conscious right now. So, I'm gonna raid out for the night. Not the night, the day. Yeah, God. I'm gonna raid out for the day. I will be doing another one of these streams. Maid outfit and all, the whole shebang. But my God, I'm tired all of a sudden. So I am just gonna raid out and then crash for a bit before I have to leave for my next appointment. So I will see y'all Thursday. Hold on. Was I supposed to be doing this on Wednesday? I was. Cool. Well, I suppose I will probably see you guys tomorrow morning then, because I thought I was streaming today. I'm not. Whoopsies. It's Tuesday, not Wednesday. That explains a lot, actually. I'll just do this tomorrow, and then we'll just be back on it. So I'll see y'all when I see you. I might be a bit late for tomorrow because I have my meeting, but I'll figure it out. We'll go from there. Yeah. So I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, whatever that may be, for more maid outfit, more power wash. Bye bye bye.